What if you were a Pokemon gym leader? This question has sparked many ideas about what teams I would create if I ran a gym of each type, and even beyond that. I'm curious to know what your gyms would look like, so let me know specifically with this typing in the comment section down below. What's good, Chaotic Nation? It's your boy Chaos here, and we're back with the My Gym series. Today we are covering the Fire type. Now, my original Fire type gym was the first gym in progression, so we're not going to be repeating that for the Fire type gym for the remainder of this series and beyond. I've decided this will be the fourth gym you face. This gym's exterior looks like a giant castle surrounded by lava because this gym takes inspiration from Bowser's Castle in Super Mario. The gym interior takes inspiration from many of the Bowser Castle levels that you'll have to face while playing Super Mario Bros. And various spin-offs or sequels of the game. So instead of challenging trainers in this gym, you must perform platforming to reach and face the gym leader. This platforming will be completed using a mechanic similar to riding around on Koraidon or Miraidon in Scarlet and Violet. You will complete a corridor or a level, and the gym trainer will challenge you to a battle. They will have some random Fire-type Pokemon to face you with. There's nothing sticking with the theme here, it's just random Fire-type Pokemon. And after you defeat each gym trainer, they will say, GG's player, but our gym leader is in another castle. You are required to complete 4 different platforming sections in order to reach the gym leader. Each section is more difficult than the last, but this should be relatively simple because children have to play it and complete it, so there'll be some challenge for beginner scale levels, but if you're advanced or know what you're doing in platforming at all, this should be a cakewalk. Eventually, you reach a cavernous lava pool with a circular Pokeball platform floating above it. This should be reminiscent of facing Bowser in Lava Sea from Mario 64. I will stand there ready to battle you. And as you approach, I will say, Challenger, you've done well to get through my castle, but let's see if you can take the heat. And the battle begins. I lead with a level 25 Braixen to resemble Larry Koopa. Braixen knows Psybeam, Will-O-Wisp, Fire Spin, and Double Team. I'm not holding an item here in hopes that I can take whatever you're holding with Braixen's ability, Magician. Hopefully it could benefit me, maybe it won't, we'll see. I also want to clarify that I've kind of made this team based on the bosses that you face in Super Mario Bros. So that's why they all have some sort of resemblance back to the boss characters that we have faced in those games. Up next is Armarouge at level 27, which pays homage to Roy Koopa. It knows Mystical Fire, Energy Ball, a Psychic, and Aura Sphere. This is meant to be a wall breaker on my team, which really makes sense because Roy fires bullet bills at you in one of the games, so those break walls, and this is a wall breaker Pokemon, so I guess that works. Next is Carkol at level 27. This is the representation of Bowser Jr., especially because he rides around in his little cart. Carkol knows Ancient Power, Incinerate, Rock Slide, and Bulldoze. I will be holding a Focus Sash on this Pokemon, so hopefully you attack me with a Water move or a Fire move so that Steam Engine can proc, which will boost my speed to +6. My plan then will be either to flinch you with Rock Slide or to lower your speed with Bulldoze for the next Pokemon that will be coming out. Either way, Carkol's going to do some work. And finally, you've reached my ace, a level 28 Turtonator, which represents Bowser himself. Turtonator knows Dragon Pulse, Flamethrower, Iron Defense, and Body Press. I have chosen to include Firenium Z here as Turtonator's item, so that way we can boost the move power to increase the fire power of this Pokemon. But otherwise, it's a pretty straight up set. And also, I think Firenium Z works for this Pokemon because imagine those giant fireballs that Bowser would spit at you. That's kind of what I'm picturing here with using Firenium Z. If you manage to overcome my team, I will hand you the Koopa badge and the TM for Flamethrower. I don't necessarily think that this character has any sort of specific lore or alternate story arcs to interact with the player, but if you have any ideas, you can let me know. I just don't really have anything for that with this character. Well, that's another take on the Fire-type gym. Let me know what you think of it in the comments section down below, and also give me suggestions for what slot or what type you want to see me do next. Keep in mind that I'm doing these pretty much every week at the moment, so it might be a little bit before I get to your idea, but I do promise I will try to get to your idea as soon as possible. Sometimes I have to come up with different team designs, and that takes a little bit. I just gotta work with what I have and work with the ideas that are on my plate for this series. So just give me some time. I promise they will come out. You should also follow the channel on other social medias. I am on TikTok, Twitter, Discord, Twitch. I have another YouTube channel, Visible Corporations. They're linked in the description down below. Feel free to check that out. And also make sure you follow this channel by subscribing down below and leave a like on this video so that way you don't miss any more of this series coming out or any of my other future uploads. Thank you for watching today's episode, and until next time, I'm Chaos, signing off. Stay safe, and as always, burn it up.